Well, welcome to Good Friday. Regardless of what your faith brings you to in your life, today we're celebrating with those who are celebrating the holiday of Easter. And for the folks here driving at home, as you know, in the past several videos we've been talking about turning over a new leaf, the idea of moving on past the old projects that we had and the obsessions that we had with prior say first loves, so to speak, if you want to call it that, in the automotive world. When we realize that in the grand scheme of things, and as you get older you realize this more and more, that you're not going to take it with you. The only thing you're going to leave with, well, I was going to say is your birthday suit, but maybe not even that, right away anyway. But the other part of it is you come to realize that once you're gone, nobody wants your stuff. And you'll hear that reiterated on all these channels on YouTube or wherever about the minimalist lifestyles and things like this that people talk about, where, you know, people keep things in the thoughts with the thought of like, well, someday somebody will want this. I'm gonna keep this collection or this particular thing that I'm working on that has always meant something to me, but doesn't mean much to anybody else. And I'm not sure where this video cut out earlier, but here I'm back. I don't know where we stopped, but we listed the vehicle that we've been working for many years to curate, to upgrade. It kind of was let go, and then now we're in the process of selling it on Facebook Marketplace, dealing with buyers of different types, and left it on there long enough to where we actually found somebody that was like-minded, was very interested in that particular car, knew what they were looking at, valued it to whatever degree they could. Of course, they asked me, if I would take less or how much I would take for it. And I said, well, to me, it's priceless, because it is. It's just something that's been around for years and had every intention to sort of keep that thing going and upgrading it. So anyway, letting it go, because I realized not even my family wants it, and they even know how much I put into it over the years. I put so much into it, actually, that my groomsman cake during our wedding was a picture of the 4Runner. Okay, so that's kind of how outlandish the commitment was to that car. So, I don't know, this video keeps cutting out on me, but I'm trying to make a long story short, but apparently the short story is going to become long. So I guess I'm just trying to convey that there is hope, even if you have a project or something that you're trying to move on from, that life will go on, new things will come to you, and in the end, if there is any silver lining to the clouds or to the situation, if you find somebody that you can meet up with that's like-minded, then you want to seize on that relationship, even if it's just so far as to make a transaction on a car that you are heavily emotionally invested in. When you find those folks, you found a gem. Just like we did here with our sale. So if you have gotten anything out of this video, besides watching us drive through the countryside, or maybe that's the main feature that you stayed in this video for, and the interesting narrative was just a byproduct or a sideshow. In any case, drop us a comment in the comments below about any situation where you've had to part with something that was special to you. How did you deal with it? How did it go? And also, if you've hung on with us this long, then you probably maybe like what we're talking about. So give us a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. And if you don't like it, then give me a thumbs down. That's fine. We're good. So, as always, if you are interested in the things that we talk about here, like this, then by all means, go ahead and hit the subscribe so you can check in later with our next videos, and you can also check our prior videos and be part of the community here at Driving It Home. So we'll see you next time. Keep driving it home.